You're watching National Streaming Sports, over 20 podcasts, 70 shows, and a 3.5-star rating on Roku TV.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Captain Jack here. If you're seeing things behind me, and you can see that I actually have stuff here, it's because it is an ongoing process. Ongoing process with the cleanup of the room. And we are on live here. We're on Facebook. We're on my page, my profile page, Elite Superfan page, of course, the YouTube channel, of course, Twitch, Instagram, which is right over there, and the National Streaming Sports Network. Get yourself over to Roku for some great programming, National Streaming Sports. To my fans and folks out there, I'm seeing, well, who's here? Carlos is here. Oakland Raider Savage is here. Oh, yeah. I can't do it as good as him. But Savage is here. Anybody else? Well, there's a few people on YouTube. If you're here, check it out. I do know over there on Instagram, wow, there's a lot more folks on it. If you're on Instagram, I love you, but come on over to YouTube, because then I can't post your comments when you're on Instagram on my show because it's on Instagram. I can see them, but I can't post them. We got XL 1992 and XJSXM, Black and Silver Raider, Butchie Montana, I Fly Around. I think I know who I Fly Around is. I Fly Around. I'm pretty sure I know who I Fly Around is. Mark Durha is over there, said he's going to come over here to YouTube. 75 Raider Javi, Roy Hodges Jr. is over there. And he said, oh, by the way, Louis 64 joined. Captain, I'm so fed up with this style of play. We need new blood, bad play calling. Agreed. Roy, come on over to YouTube. Captain Jack Rackham Levy. By the way, I'm watching the game because there is a game to watch. Nice hands to the face, not called. In my estimation, that is a fumble. But if they're going to call a play, they might call hands to the face. And I see that, and I don't have the volume up, so yeah, it was missed. I guess they did call it a fumble. Minnesota takes over after the Colts scored. How did the Colts score? Did the Colts score? Somebody tell me how the Colts scored. I wasn't paying. I was getting ready for the show. Chris Lentz is here as well, and Dirty 330 is over there. Head on over to YouTube. And thank you for everybody that is watching on all the channels. If you're watching on National Streaming Sports, that's great too. But unfortunately, I can't see your comments. So if you want to watch on National Streaming Sports and also like on your phone, watch on YouTube and post your comments there, that would be awesome. Meanwhile, Minnesota is driving. That's first down from Sam Darnold to some dude who I do not know. Johnny Jimenez is there, and Lonnie Jimenez is there. Thanks again. Again, everybody that watches, it makes for a good show because I know that there's participation. I see people are here. The issue is when I go over to Instagram, if I put the link on Instagram, you can't hit the link and come into the studio. I want everybody to come into the studio. I want everybody to talk. I do know for a fact that my bubba, boy, is that ethnic or what? My bubba, Jeff LaFontaine of New England Raider Boosters will be there because he was here. Yes, and I'll wait. In fact, he was here. Said, let me get. I'll see you there because I know he's going to be there. Just said you were coming in, so I'm letting them know. Just told them. Just said you were coming in. Said you were coming on. Okay. In on whatever. So again, there's stuff here. I'm getting my stuff squared away. There is many things I got to do. I getting the house ready. I don't know if you guys know. Did I post the fact that my mailbox was tore up because of Hurricane Milton? So I had to get a new mailbox. And was it last week or earlier this week? I don't know. Must have been, no, it was about a week or so ago. It was after I came back from Kansas. So that came. How long has it been? It's I don't even know. I don't know if there's any comments. Let me get to the comments section. Maybe. There you go. See, it always seems to stick. So now I'm seeing, okay, Matt Marinovich is here. Savage. I've been a diehard Raider fan for my whole life. I am entitled to any compensation for abusers. It's self-inflicted. It is self-inflicted, Savage. Sorry to say. So is mine. There he is. Jeff is here. I think Ritter should start the rest of the season. Yes and no. Oh, scoop and score. That's how it was. Scoop and score. They should also consider promoting Turner. Josie is, hey, that's not a bad idea. But they have a Joe Philbin's on the roster. And again, for you, those over there at Instagram, pop in. Hit me up on the channel. I disagree. Let Minshew start the rest of the season so we can have a top 1 and 2 pick. Yes, the old suck for luck strategy, which works. But the thing is, they don't have to suck for luck. They're doing it on their own. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Colts got a fumble recovery. Twan's in here. Weiss said quarterback purgatory for years. I know. You play to win the game. There he is. Jimenez is over here. Thank you there, Jimenez. Salute to all. Bro, what? Every time I do a show, I yawn. It's not you. It really is the it's not you, it's me thing. It just is. Organic thinking. Yeah, because we and Peggy Holmes, who I love doing shows with, she said it best. You can have Rich Harrison Holmes is over there on Instagram. You can have the second coming of and tell whichever is your favorite, most favorite all-time Hall of Fame quarterback. Okay, let me say this: your favorite. Again, this is for everybody. Doesn't have to be a Raiders quarterback, or if you're a Raiders fan, it could be anybody's quarterback. Your favorite Hall of Fame all-time quarterback. You could have. I'm going to throw out some really old names. You could have the Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin. You can have Sid Luckman. You could have George Blanda. You could have, oh God, I'm not gonna say that other TV name. You could have, dare say, Dan Marino. You could have Johnny Unitas. You could even have Dan Fouts, although I'd love to see Dan Fouts behind this offensive line because he would get cooked. He would get pummeled. That would be cool to see. Joe Montana, thank you there, Desert Raider. Anybody. Sib Vicious, good to see you. Hey, Sib, I hope you got my stuff I sent to you, Sib. Hopefully it'll be ready. Give me it's in your email. Please reply back or reply to my text. Sib Vicious. The Sib Vicious that you see every Raider game. Awesome. By the way, who just was it? Minnesota just missed a field goal. That's why we got Carlson, by the way, because he missed a field goal, was cut, and we've had him ever since. Dan Fouts, yesterday. Minshew Raiders is like a lady of the night. Just get ooh. Sib, this I'm reading comments. Sib, this is just letting you know. This is why I said if you're on Instagram, come over to YouTube so you can see the comments. Lady of the night just giving a Daryl LaMonica is what that's good. Boy, I'd hate to see LaMonica behind this offensive line. And I'm not trying to be mean. It just is this offensive line has two rookies on it, by the way, who are good. And then you have injured folks. I didn't even realize I got to the because my son was here today helping me out on things. I didn't get the first thing I saw when we went to Hooters, other than the young lady who was our server. The first thing I saw was the aforementioned kicker for the Raiders, Carlson, kicking the field goal, which tied it at 10-10. I didn't see any of the game beforehand because we were doing stuff. We put up, my son helped me put up the screws in the mailbox so it wasn't shaking. We put up the partition fence for my, what do you call it? The air conditioner, so there wouldn't be like dirt flying in there. Yeah, New England Raider boosters. That it was that. Yes. We also moved, and for those that hopefully Sib, hopefully you're coming to Tampa. For those that are coming to Tampa and will see the room, and there's a bunch of things in the room. I moved my. I got a treasure chest. Literally, when I retired, I paid for it. It is like a shadow box, memory box that has my retirement stuff in it. It's wonderful. It's a sea chest. But I moved that from the front room, which was getting damaged from the hurricane, to my Raider room. So you will see it at the Raider room. Afakazi is over there from Australia, mate. Afakazi, he knows where to get it for YouTube. Need a head coach by the numbers. Need a new offense coordinator, yes. Ben Johnson for head coach by Carlos. Ed Winchell. Ed, by the way, check Facebook out. Ed, I put in a plug For those that are coming to Tampa, I have a ticket raffle for the front row, and for anybody that is a fan of the brand new minority owner of the Raiders. I know a guy who has a framed TB12 TV jersey. Just saying. Chris Lentz, the post out there saying Minshew wanted to break his hand with a hand. There's a post out there saying Minshew wanted to break his hand with a hammer. Ritter didn't do bad. Ritter has more arm, but Ritter is going to be. He's going to be running for his life. He's going to be running for his life behind this offensive line. Colt Miller was injured. Then I saw that, was it Pete that came in for him? He was injured. And I was like, why is Pete injured? Because I didn't see that Colt Miller get injured, but I saw Pete get injured. I'm like, well, why is Pete out there? Why is Pete injured? And then I saw Mumford at left tackle. So, and then I saw, was it Cody Whitehair get injured? I saw Parm out there. There was a revolving door. There was a revolving door of people there on the offensive line, and we need help. Okay, what we need is for everyone to tune in to Raiders Coast to Coast on Wednesday. Okay, well that's a shameful plug. But yes, the LB Raiders 10, Raiders Coast to Coast on Wednesday. That's for the New England Raider Boosters. I think AP will last this season. Do you think it's reasonable to expect him back next season? If he doesn't lose the team. By the way, nice pass by Joe Flacco. We could have had Joe Flacco at quarterback. Could have. And he'll be. I don't think. I don't know. Will the Colts sign him to another contract? In answer to your question, Ed, I don't know. It depends upon if AP hasn't lost. If AP hasn't lost the locker room, he'll stay. But as people are saying, we need a whole new offensive identity. We need an offensive coordinator that can call plays, but we also need an offensive line that can run the plays. It goes hand in hand. It doesn't matter who your quarterback is, which is what I was saying before. Doesn't matter. Joe Montana in his prime, Johnny Unitas in his prime. Hell, you get damn, I can't remember his name. Jim Thorpe. You get Jim Thorpe back there in his prime. Norm Van Brocklin in his prime. Nobody's going to survive with this offensive line. Seriously. You need a good offensive line. And for me, I'm an offensive lineman. I am not a zone scheme guy. I am a power lineman. Carlos, if AP doesn't get 8 wins, he's gone. I don't know, Carlos. If I get my 7 wins, I win in Vegas. And that's the only thing. I don't bet on the games. I don't. I make a bet each year on the over-under on wins. And then, of course, the throwaway bets, the Raiders win the AFC West, the Raiders win the AFC, the Raiders win the Super Bowl. Yeah, those are throwaway bets until a time that those are bets where you can actually win. Raider Rich, thank you for coming over. The numbers, AP ain't it in my opinion. He looks lost most of the time. His resume is on the field. His words, Raiders are 2-7. That's true. Flacco, 17 years in the league. It'll be to hold a spot for the next quarterback. True. Ed says, I think the players are demoralized. You can see AP doesn't have what it takes. Davis is the issue because he doesn't have a pair. Oh, no, Marvels. Actually, Eddie does. He did can Josh McDaniels last year. So he at least can Josh McDaniels. And remember how horribly we were talking about Josh McDaniels last year? Uh, one season of rental of if Flacco doesn't retire, says Savage. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Seriously. Captain, when does a defensive coach become an offensive guru? Twan, I get that. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't. He doesn't. But he needs to get a really good defensive minded coach. Ergo, and I'll give it to you. Andy Reid is a fantastic offensive coach, but he has Spagnuolo as his defensive coordinator, and they win Super Bowls. Okay. Sean Payton, great offensive coordinator, doesn't win a Super Bowl unless he has one, Drew Brees, and two, Williams as his defensive coordinator. I'll even go back. Buddy Ryan as the defensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears, when Mike Ditka, the offensive guy, was running the offensive strategy. He wasn't running the plays, but great offensive guy with a great defensive guy. Great defensive guy needs a great offensive guy. We don't have that. ONT6 Soldier, my goodness. Haven't seen you in forever, brother. Thank you, man. Good to see you. It's been a while. Raider Way as well. Who is your quarterback for next year, Captain? Aha. It depends upon how bad we suck. Because we are going to get a quarterback in the draft. My quarterback, don't laugh. I want Cam Ward based upon what I've seen. But if you're going to go there, I'd also said I'd take Dylan Gabriel. I've seen Dylan Gabriel live when he played for UCF. So this is even pre. Wait, what? I did a lot of. There it is. Pre Oregon. Dylan Gabriel was a fantastic quarterback at UCF. Now he's a fantastic quarterback at Oregon. The Ducks are still number one, right? Mundungus is here. I got to throw this in. You guys lost, right? And I'm asking because honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I saw Mundungus with the Broncos were playing. The Broncos were playing the Ravens. The Broncos were playing the Ravens, and I think they came back, but the Broncos came back, right? Hey, remember Roman Gabriel was a draft pick of the Raiders. We drafted Roman Gabriel. Raider way. I'll take Roman Gabriel at this point. Raider LOS, good to see you, brother. It's tank season. But we don't have to do it deliberately. We're doing it the easy way. We're just not playing up to potential. Oh, 41-10. Okay. Maybe it was another score. You don't suck, by the way. You have a better record than us. And you beat us. Mundungus. Mundungus, for those that are not, because I said, for those that are on Instagram, Mundungus is over here on YouTube, and he is a Bronco YouTube dude. Indianapolis is still winning 7-0. Vikings have the ball with 11 first downs at their own 43-yard line. Who you like, Cap? Cam Ward or Sanders? I like Cam Ward. Of those two, Raiders, I like Cam Ward. Seriously. Right away, I'll take Peter. I'll take. I gotta put this. I love that comment. Peter Gabriel, big time. See what I did there? Peter Gabriel, big time. I took it desert and I ran with it. I'll take it big time. Peter Gabriel over Roman Gabriel. We're not tanking, we're stanking. That's true. At least my fantasy team. See, but it seems like a fantasy to see my Raiders win a game. Yes. And I'll put this up. I agree with this. Just be KC. Because the Raiders, and Nuggets was talking about this the last game. Oh, nice pass. By the way, Sam Darnold's available at the end of the year if they don't re-sign him in Minnesota. You guys remember Doug Gabriel? Yes, Raider Los. I remember Doug Gabriel. He also played for UCF. Oh, and Raider Los, if you haven't heard the news, Raider Los says no, just beat Derek Carr and lose the rest. Derek Carr, that was probably the first comment that they had on the thing. Derek Carr has now lost to 31 of the 32 NFL teams. I think it's the first comment. I will go up. Let's see here. Derek Carr, or what was it there already? Shoot, might have been somewhere else. Derek Carr has now lost to 31 of the 32 NFL teams. The only team he has not lost to yet is the Raiders. Can the Raiders beat the Saints? I don't know. Yes, that's why I want us to beat just the Saints. Yeah, okay, I got you, Raider LOS. And Melly Mel Lux 5. Is that Melly Mel? Jay Sandy's there. Yeah. If you're on Instagram, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Come on over to Instagram. Yeah, Shock the Monkey, big time. I hear Josh Rosen, the chosen Rosen, is available. If you're looking for a quote, David Carr. No, I'm told Timo. You're a stitch. You're a stitch, Mundungus. Of those three, I take Josh Rosen. Why? Because David Carr was like a pup, and this is not anything on beating up dogs, but David Carr was like a puppy that you beat. I don't have pets, by the way, so don't get on me for this. But there are people that beat animals, which is wrong. They beat up puppies and they beat them up and beat them up and beat them up. And David Carr is like a beaten puppy from his first year with the Texans. Don't want David Carr. Tim Tebow, no. And I'm a Gator. No, want nothing to do with Tim Tebow. I take Josh Rosen out of that. Jamarcus Russell was trying to get back onto a team. No. Jamarcus Russell is probably going to jail for embezzlement, if you've been keeping up. Radio my dad's seen you at the Luxor at the home opener. You took a picture. All right. Thank you, brother. Hey, have him send me the picture, Raider Los. DC4 needs a defense and not break his leg in 26 weeks. You know, that, and I'll put this up as well. What could have been for Derek Carr and the Raiders in 2016, I remember that. And I taped, it was the Christmas Eve game, right? I taped the game and I didn't know what was going on because I worked at a sports store. So I came home, watched the game. What could have been? And you know what? I think Michael Vick can still play too. Hi, Jimmy Farrell. Jimmy Farrell. I think I think Michael Dick. Gunny Goodman, is Al Bundy available? How about Uncle Rico? We could get Uncle Rico, which is what I thought we had with Minshew. Anyway, Terrell Pryor is 30. Is he really 35 years old? Really? Wow. That can't be true, is it? Terrell Pryor. Oh, let me see. I was in Gitmo. That was 10 years ago. Could be. Could be. And this is nice, Ed Winchell. I want to congrats to Ed Winchell on his Dodgers. Yanks gave you a gift. No, hey, no, Jimmy. That's bull crap. That's bull crap. Did he miss another field goal? The Vikings kicker has missed at least 2 field goals. But back to the stuff. Jimmy Farrell, they weren't gift. They whooped the Yankees' ass. They whooped your ass. Don't even say that it was gifted. The Yankees gifted an inning, and that led them to their final win. But don't even say. And I can get behind that Reno Hightower. I'd get behind Reno Hightower of the Taft. What was their name? The Taft Jets? The Taft. What was their name? The Taft. Whatever the hell the Taft team was. Reno Hightower could throw the ball. Reno Hightower can throw the ball. No, I don't want nothing to do with Deshaun Watson. No. Anyway. We are gonna have Jeff LaFontaine come in, but I want other people. In here. Okay, if you want to come into the show, because I'm gonna wait a while. We can have Jimmy Farrell come in the show. We can have that. Okay. Is Steampunk in here? Cool. I'm also going to put the link up over there on Instagram. Did it come? Yeah. Hit the link if you're on Instagram. Hit the link. That's how you get into the show. Where's Steampunk? Yeah, there he is. So you talking smack? Yes, I am, Steampunk. Hit the link. Hollywood, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, probably it was about 3 minutes ago. I imagine I can see Steampunk and Hollywood being at today's festivities. Come into the show. And again, for those that are coming to Tampa, let me get back to business. For those that are coming to Tampa, I am running a raffle, front row ticket with me to watch. Oh, kitty corner, about the 25, 30-yard line. Kitty corner behind the Raiders bench, front row, great seats. You don't have to look at the Raiders. You can actually see the game. You didn't win yet, Steampunk, but I am running a raffle. So if you want to win, you got to have a entry. He has Slum Bones. At our watch party. Okay. Hit the raffle if you want to come to the Tampa Bay game. 2 doinks by the Asylum's in here too. You're fashionably late, yes. Brucey? Brucey from oh God, what was the movie? The remake movie with Brucey, because Brucey wasn't in the original. God, I'm great for the name. Bones, Thugs, and Harmony. He meant Sloan Bone from Bone. Longest Yard. Thank you. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm brain farting. Longest Yard. By the way, I missed. Swish was in here. I wouldn't need to say hello to, where was it? He was in here. Gosh darn it, I missed him. Don Webb, thank you. Covering when cut my lower leg, had to go to the ER, almost can't mess with that. Yes. You hit $202 on the diet. Well, congrats to Don Webb. Good to see you. I don't know about Brucey. I would take Reno Hightower. El Raider, Raider Tat. Come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Hit the link. If you're in Instagram, hit the link to come into the show. I have the link up. Okay. So we have, and this is great. We got Steampunk. We got Hollywood. We got Asylum. We got Oakland Raiders, Savage. We got Jimmy Farrell. We got Ed Winchell. We got Jeff LaFontaine. That's 7. That's 7 people. 7 people. Don Webb, if he wants to come in. That's 8. We'll start. 7 people. Talk about what you want to talk about. Hit the link. I'm going to put it up again. Come into the show. And that's just on YouTube. Glad to see everybody. Johnny here. Everybody, if you're on Instagram, if you're over there and you see the link, I have it, https://streamyard.com, a bunch of letters and numbers. Hit the link. You can't hit it. You're going to have to type it. I'm sorry. You're going to have to type it. Hit the link. Come on into the show. I know Jeff LaFontaine's going to be here, but I would like to see other people here as well. Jeff's already in here. Jeff, I'm keeping you backstage for a while, if you don't mind. Gotcha? I can't hear you, by the way, while you're backstage. I can see you, but I can't hear you. I seriously. Oh, nice mic. Jeff has one of those new. He's got. I'm going to show him. Oh, can I move it? I don't want to. I'm probably going to. He's got a mic like this, a real mic like I do. But my mic I don't have hooked up anymore. See, I got a real mic too. One of those studio mics. Unfortunately, it's not hooked up anymore, so I don't have a soundboard. I need a soundboard. Anyway, Jeff LaFontaine is coming in, but I want somebody to come in before Jeff. Why? Because Jeff is here. He's always here. He's good always here. But I want somebody to come in. And if you guys see Jeff, somebody even said, that guy's always on the show, I'm not coming in. No. He is on the show. He's going to come in. But if you want to come in, hit the link. Come into the show. Jeff's got his bag ready. That sounds bad, doesn't it? He's got his bag ready. Yeah, that can be taken several ways. Come into the show. I have the links up. We're bitching in the comments section. Everybody's bitching in the comments section. Seriously, what are you, camera shy? You don't need to put the camera on. Just make sure your audio is good. Seriously, you don't need the camera. Captain Swagger, come into YouTube. Come into YouTube, Captain Swagger, because I want people to come in and comment. You don't have to be on camera. This is not the most photogenic face, okay? This is a face for radio. Seriously. This is a face for radio. Come into the show. Hit the link. Because all of these comments, we're talking about new quarterbacks. We're talking about Reno Hightower and Brucey and friggin' a bunch of other quarterbacks. I don't even think I've dropped an F-bomb yet. I'm going to hold on that if I have. Come into the show. Jeff's here. Come into the show. I'll bring you in with him. Captain Raider. See, I got Captain Swagger and Captain Raider on Instagram. And I got Valerie. Which is Shika Sabarise. Sabaris. Valerie's here. Valerie, come into YouTube. Valerie was here. You don't have to be on camera. I want feedback. I want to talk to somebody. I want to see how upset you guys are as well. My phone is. You can hear my phone. Who else is hitting me? But as stated, if you come into the show, reports are starting to come out here that the Raiders need to fire AP, Luke Getsy, and Patrick Graham in the bye week and replace them with Marvin Lewis, Scott Turner, and Mike Caldwell Jr. Okay. Scott Turner, who is Norv Turner's son, that's the offensive. I can see that. Mike Caldwell Jr. But Graham, it's not the defense. No, I disagree with that. I disagree with getting rid of Graham. It's not his. I gotta see. I want to see this, but I can't. Come into the show. Radio Yogi, Lino, go on YouTube. Captain, see Cam Raider's coming in. Good. Following the captain, go on YouTube. Thank you, Cam Raider. Cam Swagger, please come to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Hit the link. Come into the show. Jeff is getting lonely. I want Jeff in, but I'm not going to have him as the first guest. I'm not. Don't piss me off. I want another first guest. I want other people in here. Savage, come in. Jimmy Farrell, come in. Ed Winchell, come in. Swish, come in. Where's the link? Captain Swagger. The link to the show is there. That's the link to the show. Did it show up? Okay, wait. Maybe it didn't show. Oh, damn it. I can't. Okay, Asylum's here. I don't want to redo the link to. My thing went blank. Okay, I don't want to end live video there. If I push another button over there on Instagram, I'm going to lose the feed. Captain Swagger, go up where it says HTTPS. Go to that. If you go to YouTube, it's Captain Jack Rackham Levy. Okay. Good. Asylum's coming in. So we're gonna start with Asylum. Okay. Then I'm bringing Jeff in. Then I'm bringing other people in. Okay. And it's not.
I'm gonna piss you off because go ahead and bring Jeff in.
You bet. You don't have control of my studio. I don't think.
No, I don't know. I don't. I said go ahead and bring him in. If I could, I'd have done it already. I don't know. You never gave me control. I never did it. I go ahead and bring
No,
him in. I like Jeff.
there's only one person that has control of my studio, and that.
Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, hold on.
Oh well.
You got to be ready. You got to be okay. He's ready now.
Hi.
There you go. There. Okay. I said he has his bag ready.
Are we the Aints now?
I'm ready.
Are we? I don't think we're as bad as the Aints right now. Come on, Jeff. Have a little bit more faith in that, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Anyways, no, I wanted Jeff to come on because you know what? There was a little bit of back and forth on our show on Friday and everything. And I just want to say, after watching today's game, I know it was going, and I still think there was some execution problems, but I think I'm on that train with everybody else, and it's just time to get rid of Luke Getsy.
This is the New
Okay,
Orleans,
that's obvious.
this is the New Orleans Saints talk show, right?
No, that's why I
Right.
will.
Go ahead, Jeff. Or
This is the New
Mr.
Orleans
Bag.
Saints talk show from like the 90s.
The
Right.
Aints? It's the
Yeah,
Aints. That's what we got going on. The Aints.
Right? Because I kind of feel like that's what we're like right now.
Oh, I got it. No. I think we played a few more games better than they did at that time, though. We had a few more closer games. They were just straight trash back then.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
bullshit.
there we go. That's better. That's what I'm
Hey,
used to seeing.
Hey, put your
This.
bag back on, man. You look better.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just, this is everybody was talking about how good everybody felt and that this was a winnable game. And for the first time, I think this season, shut up, Hollywood. I saw that. I'm not putting the bag back on. That was just a quick little thing. Where we came out in the first series and we threw the ball. I was excited. I'm like,
Hold
oh,
on,
we're not
hold
running
on.
the
We
first.
threw it deep. Hold on. First play,
We
we
threw
went
it.
deep.
Oh my god! We actually moved the ball. We threw it four times. Four
I
times in
missed
a
it.
row. Four
I
times.
missed it.
Well,
It was
to be
See, now
fair, what saved us was that pass interference. That pass
yeah,
interference call on third down saved us to be able to continue. And then after that, we got on that hot roll and was able to move the ball. We were throwing the ball, we were running the ball. There was just no stopping us
yeah,
until the second drive.
yeah. But it's like this is great. This is what I had said on a couple shows, and on yours too, Jack. Is do like the old school Raiders where you came out and you keep the blitz off a branch, open up the offense, open up, make the defense back on their heels, and be like, okay, we got to respect their passing game now. Not that anybody really, respects our passing game lately, but it's like do something different, and it was finally done. And then they got away from it again. It was a
Well,
nice thing to see the game start that way.
it was, but now I do have a my own little opinion on why we got away from it in the beginning. Minshew apparently had a shoulder injury that he was fighting there early on.
Yeah, he didn't
That's
look
why we
good.
ran it that's why we ran it seven straight times. Because I don't think he had to get something, face a shot, whatever it was. I did, see them all huddled up and, he didn't go the blue tent, but he was huddled up. Everybody's like they were blocking on what was going on and everything. So I wonder if that had anything to do with why we went seven straight runs and kind of went away from what was working.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he was injured, take him out. Take him out
No,
right
I
away.
agree with that. I was calling for Raider. I agree with that. Take him out,
Get
but
him out.
you know, it's
And
just
then
one of
when I
those
saw
things.
Riddick, yeah, then when I saw Riddick come in, I'm like, okay. So, I mean, granted, we were already down at that point, but it was nice to see a little change of pace today.
It was good to see. It was good to see Ritter come in, but Ritter got waxed immediately behind
Yeah, he
that
did.
offensive line.
Yeah.
And
Well,
but at least he
it was a repeat. It was
did.
watched
But at
repeat
least
rinse with just a different
yeah,
player. That's what it was.
yeah.
And yeah, that offensive line. Now we did have what, four injuries on that offensive line in this game alone.
Three. Three guys came out. Miller went out first,
Okay.
and then the
Yeah,
other two went down.
Miller
White
and then
hair
and then
and
and then
Andreas
Pete,
Pete.
yeah,
Andrus Pete, Miller, and then also the
white hair.
guy that we got from ours.
White
The
hair.
was it Whitehead, who's
White
who
hair.
White hair.
sucks. Yeah, whatever. And there was a thing that was on. It was for like the Buccaneers were saying, "Let's go grab Whitehair." I'm like, please, go
Yeah,
make a
take him.
trade for him. We'll give you a ham sandwich. We'll give you or we'll trade him for a ham sandwich and a VIP membership at the Dollhouse in Tampa. Okay, for everybody. Okay, that's what we'll trade him for. I'm like, sure, right? But my goodness. But yeah, that I get them. But it's like, hey, I had opened this head up starting the season, but this is on. Yeah, I know, Mike. Oh, reminds me of the unknown comic. We might get the first overall pick, by the way.
Oh, we keep
Yeah,
playing
and,
like
and,
that.
and
I
then
don't
why
know.
is it
Did,
that again?
did the Panthers win?
Yeah,
Did the Panthers win or lose?
They won.
Panthers won.
They won.
Panthers
Okay,
won.
okay.
Derek
So
Derek Carr needs to lose to the Raiders in order for him to lose to every franchise. He's lost to 31 of the 32.
Yep. You know,
So
the other thing that doesn't help us too is the our turnover ratio. We're negative 14. Negative 14. That's horrible.
I
That's
mean, the only
you
good thing I
know
saw was we finally did get a turnover and we scored off that turnover. That was a
yeah
positive. You know,
yeah because
we
they know
didn't
our
have to
offense
rely
isn't
on
going
the
to score.
offense. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it
We didn't have
wasn't
to
going to be
rely
like
on the
last
offense.
week.
yeah,
I mean, that was
You
a
know,
good thing. I mean, again, I want to say there was some pluses in this game, but I mean, we kind of got our asses kicked all the way around. I mean,
yeah
defense was having problems stopping the run. I mean, our special teams, obviously, our kickers, we can count on them because they're about the only thing that's been successful all season.
yeah.
But I mean,
Those four Max are the only all Pro Bowlers and all Pro team players on our team. It's been that way for the past 20 years. We've had kickers, punters, and kickers as our primary Pro Bowl representatives. You know,
that's
well,
true.
occasionally one for a
If I
defensive.
remember correctly, doesn't isn't Sebastian Janikowski the all-time points leader on the Raiders?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, he beat up Blanda a while ago.
So I mean, that
Yeah,
kind of tells you a lot there.
yeah, yeah. You know, when you go 20 years and your best players are your special teams kickers, that's that's pretty bad. You know, and that's what it is right now too. It's the same situation. We got a
Hey,
great
I
kicker and a
remember,
great punter.
I remember the first game that Tom Cable was the coach. That was in New Orleans. It was in New Orleans. Tom Cable's first game after they fired Lane Kiffin. I remember that game. And
Another
I'm up in the nosebleeds at the Superdome, and they were just ragging on the team, ragging on the team, ragging on the team. These were Saints fans. I said, "Well, yeah, we have the best kicker and punter in football because it was Janikowski and it
And
was
Leckler.
the kid out of A&M, Leckler." Okay, and they laughed. They said, "Oh, way to hang your hat on." I said, "But hey, at least we," and they were all pro. They were Pro Bowlers. Um, and yeah, I see. Even Gunny Goodman, because he's my boy, got fired with the overhead projector. Somebody needs to get that overhead projector and put it into the Raider Hall of Fame in Vegas. They need to find that projector. They need to find it with Lance. Yes, and even Desert. No, it wasn't Lane Kiffin. It was Lance Kiffin. Aha!
Not not now. Do you know why he called him Lance Kiffin though?
No, was it deliberate, or did he think that was his
Yes.
name?
No, it was deliberate. It's because he kept calling him Al. Lane Kiffin would
Oh,
always refer to him as Al, and Al didn't like that, so he
Yeah, it's
would
Mr.
call him Lance
Davis.
Kiffin. Yeah, he would call him Lance Kiffin as a jab back because he always referred to him as Al. Everyone always called Al Davis Mr. Davis or Coach Davis. He was the only one that would call him Al, and that's why Al would call him Lance Kiffin.
Yeah, he didn't
I
earn the right to call him Al. Hell no.
I never knew that. Honestly, I never knew that. By the way, Captain Swagger is back there, but Cap Swagger, make sure to check your link for your audio and video. I want to make sure it works. Make sure that check if it doesn't look like it's working, and I want to make sure it works. So we'll have Captain Swagger come on in a minute. Okay. In fact, I'm going to try to add on. Let's see if it works. Stand by, gentlemen.
Oh, there we go.
We're going to go to a.
Yeah.
Hey, Cap, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Stand by. Don't go
Yeah, you
nowhere,
got it. I'm
Cap.
trying to get my camera to work, and it's just technical
Hey,
difficulties.
don't
Sorry.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. As long as your audio works, trust me, we don't need any more ugliness on this screen between me, Jeff, and friggin' Asylum. Don't worry, I'm gonna take you off, and we're gonna talk about it once these gentlemen are done. Don't go nowhere, sir, because I'm going to have it's going to be me and you.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds
All
good.
right. Cab Swagger will be back in a minute. Okay. I just want to make sure that it worked. So again, I got the uglies on here. You know, the three ugly. No offense, guys. I just
Hey, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, right?
well, I don't
So
know
I
which
guess
one
I'm
I
the
am.
ugly, Captain's the good,
Well,
and Asylum's the bad. Okay.
wow, I'm
Fine
the
with
good
that.
in that one. Oh my God! Hey,
And
that
somehow I made it to bad. I thought I was the ugly, but that's okay. I'll take it.
that makes me Clint Eastwood. That's not bad. That makes me Clint Eastwood. That makes Asylum. Was it Lee Van Cleef?
I feel
I
more
think
like
it was
El
Lee.
Guapo from Three Amigos.
El Guapo. You got to say it with the accent. El
Got a
Guapo.
plethora of Raiders
Wapo.
memorabilia in my house. A
All
plethora.
right, guys. I got
Oh shit!
I
Sorry,
got
I was
swagger.
confused.
I got swagger in the background. Okay, I got swagger in the background, and swagger's going to come on in a minute. Don't go nowhere. But I want your guys your best and last. Hey, don't advertise unless I'm getting some of that. Oh, he left. Oh my goodness, Swagger, come back. Get Captain Swagger back. Don't come back, Swags. Come into the show. Gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, by the way, your best and worst, and what needs to be done? Do we need to? I mean, I'm saying that we need to fire people now, and it's 2 to 3 weeks too late, but we need to fire people now. Luke Getzey gets the axe now.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay. If Philbin takes over play calling, or if Turner, I'd give it to Scott Turner. I'd give it to Scott Turner. Swagger's back. Good. Get your Swaggers back. Get your microphone working, brother. Good. That looks good. I'm gonna get Swagger there. Give it to Turner. Now, I don't think Graham needs to go because the defense is playing
No,
well. But they
defense
need
spends too
to
much time on the
fire
field.
Getzey now. Huh?
I said the
Go ahead.
defense is just
What?
spending too much time on the field.
Exactly. Okay. My estimate. So what's your and okay? Go ahead, Asylum. Give me your best. What we need to do during the bye week, and then I'm gonna give it to Jeff, and then I'm gonna bring Captain Swagger in here.
Oh, I think you said it. I mean, we got to get rid of Getsy. We got to figure out somebody else calling to call the plays to keep the defense off the field, which will help them, be rested and be able to play well. We can see when they are not on the field all the time, they have, they're playing well. So get rid of Getsy. I know I tried everything I could, but to try to keep that train going about continuity and consistency. But I'm done with it. I'm over. I'm done.
Okay, Jeff.
Getzey shouldn't even be on the plane ride home. Plain and
Just
simple.
like they told Dennis Allen, you weren't coming. You weren't on the plane. You got your own friggin' plane from London back
London,
immediately. Yes,
2014. I was there. Not on the plane, but I was
They
at that game.
I was
should
at
leave
that game too.
Getzey in Cincinnati. Leave him there. Not to go with the Bengals. Just leave him in the parking lot. See you later with his luggage. Over the bye week, Ritter should get all first team snaps. No questions about it.
Agreed.
Get him all the first team snaps. Even we don't know exactly when O'Connell's coming back. So get this kid ready because when we come back from the bye week, it should be him starting, not Minshew. Minshew's chances of starting now are done as far as I'm concerned. He should be relegated to a backup role and just teach what he can teach for what little time he's been in the league. Get this kid Ritter going. And when O'Connell comes back, I would put O'Connell back in because he's definitely your best option. And then mix it up with him and Ritter for the rest of the season's over. We're not going anywhere. The
By the way,
Broncos
I think
are too far ahead of us too.
We've been eliminated from playoff competition per what I saw. I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh God,
but I think we have.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
somebody said, "Oh, we should still win 7 games." I don't even see us winning 4 games based on the rest of our schedule. I don't think we've got a legit shot in any of these games coming up to win. And maybe only because of how we played them last week is the KC game on Black Friday. But that's what
And
I
as
think.
far as I was just gonna
Whether
say,
it's
as
going
far
to
as
happen or not,
O'Connell, as soon as he can come back is after the Miami game and the longest, which where they said 6 weeks, assuming it's the 6 weeks, that makes that the what game is that? Is that the Broncos game after the
the
Broncos game?
Broncos game.
Yeah, it's
So
Yeah.
Miami. Then the
it,
Bron- no, it's the Miami game in 2 weeks, and I'm not going to that, by the way. And I live in Florida, and I'm not going to that game. Then it's the I am go these. And I told this. The only games I'm going to are the rest of the Vegas games and Tampa because I live here. So I will be here, folks. Come to Tampa, see the studio, come in and have a good time, and come to Tampa because it's Florida. It's not bad. It's not Miami either. So because Miami sucks.
He's charging
So
pieces of 8 to get in to see a studio too. So
no, I'm not. It's free. It's free. The only
just bring some
thing
paper clips and some
hey, that's how he pays for his tickets to be able to go to Vegas and watch all these games. Don't threaten me with a good time, Captain.
I don't charge anybody for anything. The only thing that I ask is that everything that's in this room stays in this room, and there's not things,
yeah, no 5-finger discounts.
no sticky fingers on the way out. I got a lot of nice things in this room. Okay, so I ask that the shit that I have remains mine. I'll give stuff away. By the way, I'm thinking about there is it's not signed, but a framed Howie Long jersey.
Ooh.
May be available for the festivities in Tampa. I got to see if there's anything that I can do about that, but there might be like a raffle for that too. But here's the thing. I'm not sending it to you. If you win it, you figure out how to get it home. I'm serious about that.
I'm trying to pick it up.
It's a big thing. So yeah. But yeah, though I'm thinking about doing a raffle for that. Remember, there is a raffle for a front row ticket. Okay, Jeff. So nothing else. I'm gonna get Captain Swagger in here as well. So while Asylum has cigarettes and beer advertisements going on for Budweiser. What are you smoking, by the way? So we make sure we get the
Well, see, it's
product
not an
placement.
advertisement. It's not an advertisement if you don't know what I'm smoking. Now, is it?
He's smoking Virginia
Well,
Slims, probably.
Probably.
No, it's not Virginia Slims. I guarantee it's not that.
Yeah.
I
It's
bet you haven't.
Marlboro,
Most
right?
people haven't heard of these. They're Senecas.
Seneca? No,
You're right. I haven't.
never heard of them. Okay, so no Seneca placement, no Budweiser placement. Yeah, those look like Virginia Slims. That's why we said they look like.
No, it looks more like a Marlboro.
Whatever.
It's ultra lights.
It's ultra light. Gentlemen, as it's always a pleasure. I'm going to get Captain Swagger in here. You're always welcome. And then Jimmy Farrell, by the way, the Yankees did not give that series away. They gave an inning away and they lost, and the Dodgers kicked your ass. And we'll talk about that if you want to come in. Yeah. Yeah, and hey, isn't that the other guy from the grudge match? Yes, Savage, come on in. Get your beard all squared away. So he says it's not ready. Okay, always a pleasure,
It's not on
guys.
fleek.
I'm gonna get. It's not what's fleek?
That it's something to do. Women call that with their eyebrows. My eyebrows aren't on
I don't know
fleek.
what that means.
I don't know. Fucking neither do I. I don't know. It's a woman thing.
I don't know. Okay, and then LV Raider says, there it is, right here. Atlanta Raiders boosters is my favorite. Is that your wife?
No, it's not. No, she's sitting in the living room watching her show.
Okay. Anyway, I just figured I'd give you that. Jeff and Mr. Asylum. I won't give away your first name, Ken. Thank you for coming aboard and taking care.
All right, later, guys.
No
Thanks,
All right.
problem.
And by the way,
Thanks for having me
I'm
on.
looking. Hey, you guys are always welcome on. I want other people on. You know what I'm saying? Because then they think it's all just always you guys. And not that I don't like you, but you know, I want variety.
I hear
I'm a
ya.
whore. I want variety. Okay, there you go.
See ya.
Take
Hey, at
care,
least you know
guys.
what you are.
All right. Yeah, I know. I know. Take care, brother.
All right,
All
take care,
right.
brother.
Okay. And Asylum's out. We got him. Captain Swagger's coming in. Uh, China saying some bad words. Jesus effing Christ, y'all are living under a damn rock. Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
Okay. And Swags, don't worry about, like I said, don't worry about the video. Seriously, don't worry about the video. Audio, because if your audio sucks, people tune out. My
Right.
friend,
Yeah.
glad for you to come in here. Glad for you to come in here. We'll get China to come in here later on. Gunny Goodman, if he's available. Savage, when he gets his beard fleek. Ed Winchell and Jimmy Farrell. Jimmy Farrell, like I said, talking like the Yankees gave that. No, the Yankees were outpointed by the Dodgers. Swags, what do you got for me tonight? I'm saying Getsy gets it. Give it to either Joe Philbin or Turner. I'd like to see what Turner has,
You
and then
know,
go from there. Go ahead.
it all depends on what the master plan is here. I mean, if they're trying to tank for the season to get a quarterback, it's not like we haven't tanked for 20 years, but our defense does spend too much time on the field, but it also is very soft in the middle, and we have a lack of consistency. We play really good in the first and fourth quarters, and we play like shit second and third. And there's just not the consistency that I'm used to what I grew up with the Raiders. We always had a knockdown defense, and our offense might have been iffy, but we always kept them in the games with the defense.
Right.
So Getsy, yeah, I think he should go. I mean, any guy, even back to last week, you run 7 running plays, the same running play from the 1 yard line. Your defense gets the ball back, and you run 3 more. It's just it's ridiculous what this guy's. There's, we come out and it's like they script our first thing. Our first series is always wonderful. We go down, we score, it's great, and then we do nothing after. So what it's like, is that it? Is that all he's got? 1 series of plays? And I watched another show that was talking about, you got Bowers and you got Myers. These are the 2 guys that are making all your plays. They only had last week 5 looks to Bowers. He caught every single one. Why aren't you throwing it to him 80 times a game? And Myers, these are your playmakers, the guys getting it done, and you're running it up the gut when our O-line is not playing well enough to do that.
Yes.
We don't have quarterbacks that are great at scrambling. I mean, AOC, no, he's a stone. He can't run. Maybe this Ritter kid didn't really get to see enough of him. What did he take, 4 reps or something like that? And in practice, he's been with us a week and a half or something, or half a week. I mean, sometimes it looks like the play calling's fine, like I say, on first series. And then the rest of the game, it's what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, see, I came in. The first thing I saw was Carlson kicking a field goal to make it 10-10. I missed everything up to that because I was working around the house. It wasn't on TV anyway, so I had to go to a place to watch it. And the son and he's watching the Charger game. I'm watching the Raider game. We're at Hooters. I'm watching the Hooters in front of me and the Raiders game. So that's what I had. I hit China, and I'm watching China's Hooters too in the camera. Then she's going to come in a minute. So yeah, I got her to crack up. So that accomplished 2 things. But no, I'm watching. These are 2 things, going from Hooters to TV, and then eat my food, and it was decent food. But
yeah, I was out
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. So
San Dimas with the original Los Angeles Raiders booster club that's been here since '82. So I was out there with all my boys out there watching it at $3.99 Pizza Company in San Dimas. I live in LA. I have a place in Vegas, but I'm based out of LA.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah. San Dimas, isn't that where Bill and Ted are from, right?
Yeah, exactly.
San Dimas likes to roll.
Right. Exactly. Perfect.
Or
Yeah,
San Dimas football rules, or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, but there's
So
so much change and
yeah.
stocks and smog and San Dimas football rules. There you go.
Yeah,
I got it right. That's
exactly.
it. Things are different. But hey, here's the thing, though. And Waterloo, gotta love Waterloo.
Waterloo, which
Was
is
that
raging waters, by the way, in San
okay?
Dimas.
There you go. Yeah, Waterloo. We're raising. I didn't know because again, I'm not from there. But it's good. By the way, I'm so happy that I'm so happy to have you on. And again, if you're over there on Instagram, okay, if you're on Instagram, I can't do anything with that screen because it's kind of like if I touch the screen or if I update the screen, I'm going to lose the live feed. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
So
no.
the Jackie D who came over on Instagram and Lord of the Sith and P Perez and A Zaragoza and Juice and B Stewart, everybody on Instagram, come over to YouTube so I can put you on the screen. I got China. Oh my goodness, that's hot. Oh my God. I am right. She's got a cleavage shot, and she did that just for me. She did it just for me. You guys can't see that. It was awesome. It was I'm gonna even say it was better than the chick that was my waitress at Hooters.
Ah.
The cleave that I saw from China, wonderful.
China, you're distracting the host.
Yeah, you are. And she goes. I'm sorry. I mean, she's gonna do a Richmond act when she.
Oh
comes
no,
in.
I was just gonna say, good on you, girl.
Yeah, good on me. Yeah, I got something decent to look at least. Anyway, but here's the we got the Cat of Nine Tails, and send them to the Iron Maiden. You know, if there is, you know, if we're gonna go back to Bill and Ted, but I gotta ask. By the way, Swags, how many more times am I going to see you this year?
Every home game.
And no offense, you told me to f off. I mean, I will be there for the Vegas games. Okay.
Yeah, I will too. I'll be there for all the rest of the Vegas games.
Okay,
Did I lose you?
there. I will be there. No. I should be there. Edwin says Athletic Reports Getsy won't survive the bye week, and our new starting quarterback will be Ritter. Thank God. Okay, but the thing is, we need to pick up some linemen that can frickin' block. I don't think I've said an F word yet. I don't honestly. I don't think so.
Absolutely, that is the main problem. If we had an offensive line, any one of these quarterbacks, if our offensive line was a top O line, would be able to stand in there and deliver the ball.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's like if we had a top O line that was performing at peak level, you could have a quarterback like AOC that could stand in there and deliver it. But right now, we got to have somebody that can scramble.
Talking about peak level, because that was a great segue. See what I did there? I heard it and I said, peak level, show the tits. There we go.
Consummate professional that you are.
That was the great segue that it was. Yeah. And by the way, guys, you didn't see what I saw. Trust me. China can put the girls at Hooters to shame.
I don't know about all that, but that's neither here nor there.
No. What I saw, I didn't see nipples. I'm just saying I saw cleats.
Okay, well, yeah.
There you go.
But he was thinking nipples.
Oh, I was thinking nipples.
We already know that. Well, gee, we already know that already from him.
Exactly. So
freaking horn dog.
I resemble that remark. So Swags is up there. And again, I wanted you guys to meet. Have you met Swags? Have you met China Raider China?
I gotta believe that I have run into you at something. I mean, I've only been doing this for I mean, I've been a Raider fan since '72, and I was last 10 years in Oakland, season tickets. But I haven't been doing the Captain Swagger thing, but for a couple of years here in Vegas.
Okay, well, China is, and I'm not gonna embarrass you, China, but I am gonna give your backstory. China came over from the Texans to be full Raider for familial, not familiar, but for familial reasons. Brought the attitude with her, and like I said, got the guns with her as well, which why she goes by China. So great things that she is, but again, she is a welcome member to the plethora. We were talking about plethora.
Yes.
We were talking about plethora.
Yes.
Of Raider fans that dress. And again, I don't like the term super fan because it sounds very superficial. And see what I did there. But the Vikings, they scored again. The Vikings scored again. So they're not okay, so it's 7-13 with the PAT, but the way their kicker's kicking, that's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So you know what? Earlier there was mention of that London trip when Dennis Allen didn't get back on the plane and all that. And
I was there for that.
And that was 2014. And that brings me back to, I remember in 2014 when right after that trip, I think it was 3 days later, and he did make that trip. But when he got home, we lost the Oaktown Raider.
Yes, we did. Yes, in fact.
And my whole getup is partially a tribute to the Oaktown Raider because I had took many pictures with him in Oakland, and I loved Wendell. But and then the red, white, and blue on the back of my jacket is a tribute to Papa Raider, who I tailgated next to for 8 years, who always had the red, white, and blue hard hat next to Gorilla.
Yes.
In all the pictures. And I need to get back in touch with him. I think I have a way to try to get him out to Vegas and get him to some games. But that's, I mean, my basic whole thing is I don't ever want anybody to forget Oaktown Raider, and I do it's a tribute kind of a thing. That's how it started. Anyways, now it's kind of taken on.
And Swags, get in touch with me because I have something for you if I can find it. I know I can. It's in fact.
Did you ever get a chance to look at that coin that I gave you?
Yeah. Yes, I did. By the way, I got it right here. Remind me that this is yours.
Oh, sweet. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
That's for
all
you.
Of those, all of my Raider fan patches and stuff go on the vest. And the jacket that I'm wearing now is all of our fallen warriors. So that jacket will be Valhalla, and I will have all of but I've got tons of patches to go. I need a Matuzak, and I need a billion of them. I need a billion of them for our fallen heroes.
Just remind me to put this in my coin sock. Yeah. So when I see you, I'll give this to you because like I said, I only have a few.
Yeah, I'm in the process of getting some patches made too. I'm just picking an image, and I'm going to get one of those places that will make a patch out of a photo.
Yeah, but this is a real authentic Oaktown patch. So I got.
I love that. Thank you.
I got this for you. I got this.
That.
You gave me a coin. It's the least I can do, brother. It's the least I can do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
This is for you.
I will remind you before the next game.
Yes. In fact, I have this patch on my my heavy jacket. My pirate jacket. I do have this patch on that jacket, so I need to incorporate this on other things. But I've run out of space. But yes, this one is yours, Swags. It has your name on it.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I need a coin too from you guys too.
Well. I'm not the coin. I gotta get. I'm still trying to get a shirt made eventually.
The coin that I gave him there, China, was not it wasn't a Raider coin. It was a pirate coin.
Oh, okay.
And it just said think like a captain, live like a pirate on one side, and on the other side it said hold the course and keep the flag or something like that. But it was kind of cool. When I picked it up, I picked up 2. I thought he'd like it. So.
And by the way, you're getting swag tonight there, Swags, because New England's going to send me a patch for me to give to you.
Oh, sweet. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and
I just
it's
got a
good.
new seamstress, and because I have another jacket that I'm going to build. I'm always going to keep that first one because it's cooler in the early games in the season. The other one's leather, and I'm not wearing that thing till December.
No, we got where the fuck? I just had the pat. Oh, here it is. See, I turn around.
Don't lose it. That's mine.
I turn around and I'm like, where the hell did that? It's here.
Put it in that coin purse now.
Well, I will after the show.
Okay.
Here's the thing, and you I got and I hate even bringing this up.
Yeah.
I want the first pick in the draft. So if we suck for luck, as the saying goes, I don't mind it, but I don't think we have to tank. We don't have to tank deliberately. Okay?
Not to tank the whole season.
We do. I don't even think we have the capabilities of winning a game for the rest of the year. Now, like I said, Asylum brought up the point that we match up well against the Chiefs, and that's an emotional game. We might beat them on Black Friday.
Maybe.
We might beat them on Black Friday.
We were the last team to beat them, so.
We were the last team to beat. And Pizzle, come in. Pizzle can come in sometime. And China's always here, so I want to have some more folks to come in. You know, and by the way, start being a regular and come in the first time. Get your cherry busted, as they say, and then come in regularly. This way, you don't have to worry about being scared. You don't need to be scared. Come into the show. Pizzle, come on in, and it'd be great.
Don't be scared, really, Captain.
Yeah, and Asylum does have $50 on the game. By the way, I don't think we're going to be hearing from X Factor for a while.
Why?
I've been told that he's incarcerated again.
Jeez Louise, come on.
My sources stated that
once a Raider, always a Raider.
Well, once an X, always an X. So, but anyway, hopefully.
What the hell did he do now?
I will not repeat on air.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Now say on that one.
I will not repeat on air. By the
Text it to me.
AKA the Sly Fox and Tavo from Mexico. Hey, mi compadre Tavo Romanowski is here. And, Brandon Mull. No, that's his name, really. Tavo. And if you're on Instagram, please head on over to YouTube. Yeah, don't worry, Asylum. He's still live streaming. Probably someplace never mind. We don't have to say it. We can probably figure it out. But again, I don't see a win unless it's maybe the Chiefs, maybe the Saints. I wish it would be Tampa only because I live here. I wish it would be Tampa only because I live here, because I can't stand, because I have to deal with these people for 4 years. When the Raiders got lost to the Brady's in Vegas.
I like that one.
Yeah.
When the Raiders lost to the Brady's in Vegas 4 years ago, I've had to deal with it for 4 years. I'm going to have to deal with it for another 4 years if they lose to him again. So
I've got Ram fans up my ass here in LA because the last 2 times we lost to it's Charger fans too. Got one in the family.
Honey, guys, don't worry. I got Cowboys and Texan fans up my ass right now. Shit, I had one guy in Navasota try to. They said, "Oh yeah, you're a Cowboy country." He's like, "Shut up!" I'm like, "Okay, and your point is."
We're Raider fans. We're used to everybody hating us, though. So hate on.
This is true. Hey, this is true. That's all. Hey, that's true. That's all that matters. Okay.
Didn't the Cowboys lose today?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, I was going to say,
team, my ass.
Cowboys suck. So I don't want to even hear about them. Okay. They might not suck as bad as us, but
guys, my great grandfather, he's been gone for he'll be his first year. Happy his heavenly first year is coming out next.
You know, we really shouldn't have to do the suck for luck thing because we just got out of $100 million of Devontae's contract. So we should be fairly fluid to be able to.
Why?
You know,
right.
To be able to get to go after a quarterback or through the draft.
Yeah. Devontae should have kept us behind with us.
Yeah, you know,
but now he decided to get a freaking. He got.
I think there's some
he
wanted
because he got a freaking
him, because McJerkoff came in and sent car packing, and that's who he came to play with. And then we've been putting up a line of clowns to throw the ball to him, and he's late in his career. It's like I'm not saying I don't understand, but on the other hand, be Tim Brown. How many quarterbacks did he have? And he just kept catching the ball all the way to the Hall of Fame.
Right. I agree with that, and I think I even said that. I said Tim Brown, other than a year with the MVP Rich Gannon, had nobody throwing him the football, and he still made the Hall of Fame.
Burline,
yeah,
Jeff George,
Rick Meyer.
Oh, good Lord,
Rick Meyer, Marcus Tuiasosopo,
Rodney Pete.
Jeez.
Wait a second. Who was the quarterback that was old as hell? The 40-year-old black guy that we had at quarterback that was.
Oh Jesus! The guy that came from Eagles or something.
Well, no, he played for the Raiders, and
now you're making me think.
Then he played for the Raiders again. He was Vince Evans. Thank you. Thank you. Vince
Evans.
I knew who it was. I just can't remember his name. He had nobody throwing him the ball, and he still got
caught everything.
He still had 99 touchdowns as a Raider.
Yeah,
and I said that correctly. He had 99 touchdowns as a Raider, but he caught his 100th touchdown playing for the fake Pirates against us.
That's right. 1 year, huh?
Yeah.
He caught touchdown number 100, the same game that Rich Gannon went out for the rest of his career.
Oh, geez, the neck injury.
What year was that?
2002.
It was the
that
year.
Was it. I was in Germany when I saw that.
Right. It was the year after the fake Pirates won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh God, I remember that. Went to a watch party in Vegas, and man, this was back when I drank, and by the second quarter, I was drinking hard.
Yeah.
I remember. Honey, I was in Germany around 2002. Around the 2002, 2003 season, I was in Germany when I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning just to watch it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, we were getting up at 4:30 to go to tailgate, so.
Well, this is gonna be my story, and then I'm gonna ask you guys. By the way, I appreciate both you guys being in here for Chandy. I'm gonna let China do a one more coffee talk thing before she goes. So get ready, China. I'm gonna cue it up to you before I remember, and see if you guys remember this game. It was a Monday night game, and I'm in England, so
you froze up, Jack.
What am I? Oh, okay. Sorry. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It was a Monday night game. I'm in England. By the way, the Vikings just scored. I didn't see how. Oh, okay. It must have been a defensive score. Flacco I'm sorry. He was intercepted. So I thought it was scored. Anyway, Chiefs, Raiders, Monday night and I'm in England. So I have to get up at like 4:00 in the morning to watch this game. And the Raiders are winning. The Raiders are winning until the very last second. I think it was Elvis Gerbach throws to Andre Rison for the winning touchdown. Yep. And I had to go to work that day. because I woke up early to watch the game, and I go to work immediately after that. So I'm pissed off. It was the Andre Rison game. Yeah, Savage remembers. So this is what you do for your team. You wake up early, or you wake up in the middle of the night. Now, when I was in the Philippines, I didn't. We didn't have the AFRTS as great as it was when I was in England. I do remember watching Art Shell's first game on the Monday night game in the Philippines. And it was in the morning, and it was
first
against
time around or second time around.
Well, first time around against the Jets. Art Shell's first game as the head coach. Okay, so I remember that. The things you do though to watch your team.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna leave you with. China already said I'm gonna cue you up, China, in a minute. Swags, what is the most that you've done to watch your team, brother? I know which team it is.
Oh Lord. Well, I mean, there was all the road trips to Oakland and everything else, which my wife is very thrilled that tailgate is different now because she doesn't have to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go wait for a gate to open at 8 o'clock. But I'll tell you, we had epic tailgates, but we would have 4 TVs, 4 satellite receivers, and we were watching all the morning games and making paella. There's going to be nothing like it, but those were, when I first started going up, I would leave at midnight from LA, drive up there, wait for the gate to open, tailgate, go to the game, drive home and get home at midnight. So it was like a 24-hour shift. And I did that like 3 or 4 times. And I said, never again. So then we started getting a room and going the day before. So that would be it. The 24-hour shift.
Hey, but see, that's love for your team. Love for your team. Swags, stand by. I'm gonna have China do her coffee talk.
Perfect.
And by the way, the Vikings just gave it back on an interception, so nobody wants to win this game. Go ahead there, Coffee. Go, Miss Richmond.
You're funny. Hello, everybody. My name is China Richmond. Welcome to Raiders, whatever you're drinking talk. Okay, so I didn't watch I didn't watch none of the game today. I just saw the score. That was ridiculous. You went from 7-0 to 7-7, then to 10-7, then 10-10. What the hell's going on? We don't know. So we need to figure out who's at fault. Well, found out Gani Minshew got injured. No big whoop. And then this kid Desmond Riddick was supposed to be, or Ritter, I forgot. He's been with us for about a week now, so I forgot his name. Anyway.
No big whoop.
Yeah, no big whoop, exactly. The only problem is, what the fuck happened to what's up with our offense? Our offense looked like shit. Our defense still looks somewhat okay, but too many. Yeah, like I said, somewhat okay. But what the fuck happened? Everybody's supposed to say, oh, we're supposed to be 12-7. Guess what? I didn't say shit. When we first tried to do our predictions a while back, we didn't say shit. I told everybody, I don't want. Okay, now I'm getting verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves. I give y'all a topic. Mark Davis, great owner or total nut job? Discuss.
Okay.
Well, he does have a haircut like Zippy the Pinhead. So.
And on that note, I want to say thanks again to Captain Swagger. I said, if you come in with a video, great. If not, the audio is always good. I want to say thank you to China Richmond and her tits, who comes in and gets a chance to
hey, don't knock the tits. Hey, don't knock the double D's
I'm
out.
I'm not knocking your tits. I love your tits. Okay, they're awesome. Okay.
So does my husband. What's your point?
You dirty old pirate.
That is my point.
Oh, that's you forgetting I'm married to a Navy guy, darling. So we already know what's up.
Hey, if you want to see my point, I will be knocked off of YouTube. Then it won't be for a live stream. It'll be for of my point, and I ain't doing that.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, and if anybody wants to see, that's a female. I'm going to say that. That is a female, a born female, not a trans moved female. Anybody wants to see, check out my P.O. box and my OnlyFans. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
Not the OnlyFans, Jesus. Oh my God, not the OnlyFans. What the fuck? Come on, Captain. Come on, man. You don't need to be
I'm
going.
just saying. I'm just saying.
You don't need to be
Hey,
doing
Pirate,
OnlyFans,
put the
dog.
peg on.
Yeah, I got the bag on. There you go.
No, the
Again,
peg. The peg.
the peg. I got. Yeah, no. I don't like being pegged. I've never done it before, but just the action of being pegged does not appeal to me.
No.
If you don't know what pegging is, look it up. Swags, thank you for being here. China and your gorgeous ground globes, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to get you off, not in that respect, but I'm going to get you off screen. And again, come back in anytime. It's always a pleasure to have you both on, and we'll be doing this again.
Get with you and Peggy about this crap. And Peggy made some good points.
She does.
We're 2-7. What the fuck is going on? We don't know what the hell. I thought we were. I had Raider Dakota, which swag. Raider Dakota is my lovely little service dog, who's a Husky Akita mix. She's been on the phone since the season even started. And why is Getsy still here? I don't know. He's a total fucking fruitcake.
See, that's the question of the day. Who had the better offense, Luke Getsy or Tom Walsh from the bed and breakfast of 2006?
I like that one. That was a good one.
That's it. China, thanks again, honey. And Swags, thanks again. Come in anytime. We'll see you for another show.
Thanks for having me. Keep the wind in your sails.
Thanks for having us.
All right. And remind me about the patch, brother.
I will.
Yeah,
right.
I'll keep my boobs. I'll keep my boobs in line. Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, you show me your boobs, I'll throw you a patch too. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Damn it.
No. I want to see full nipplage.
No.
Areolas.
Yeah, you gotta fight, baby, honey. You gotta fight Danny for that one.
Not on YouTube.
I'm just saying. Love you guys both. Take care. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, see ya.
All right, bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, that's Swags and China. She ain't showing me her boobs. Come on, guys. No, she's a buddy. She's a buddy. She ain't doing that. Anyway, I want to say thank for everybody for being here. We still got a little bit of time. If you want to come into the show, there's still time. And I also want to thank for folks that are always here that are in the comments. And I want to say Pizzle is a commenter. Pizzle is a commenter. Thank you for being here, Pizzle. Of course, the Matt Marinovich, who's always in here on comments. Thank you. If you're over there on IG, let's see. We got Sam Premer, Jersey Les 3, aka the Sly Fox, Raider Nation 901, One Sandy, the Jackie D, Lord of the Sith. My Instagram has frozen a bit, so I can't really scroll up or down. I'm sorry. If I refresh the page, it'll knock off the stream, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna keep it as it is. So if you're a commenter, I appreciate that. And for all those things, I appreciate you being here. I want to put the link up on Instagram, but that's when my screen locked on Instagram. I don't want to do that. So again, couple final shouts. Cam Ward. I love that. And we might not even have to deliberately lose. But here's the thing. And this scares me. Tom Brady is in love with Shedeur Sanders. Tom Brady is in love with Shedeur Sanders. So unless we have the number 2 pick, or if somebody takes Cam Ward from us, it might be Shedeur Sanders. I'd rather have Dylan Gabriel. If we go by ability, sure, the kid has ability. But I've seen this before. I've seen this movie before. And it's not the Jabustus Russell with the $1 million arm and the nickel head. By the way, if you want nickel head, you can go down to the Wild Orchid with Robert Kraft. If you get that joke, you've been following the show for a while. All arm, no head. I'm not saying that Shedeur Sanders doesn't have the head, because he does have football IQ. But he has the big head. He's got the Papa head. I don't want somebody that's entitled. And Shedeur Sanders is entitled. If the Raiders pick him, we pick him. I do remember this. I do remember when the Raiders picked Jamarcus Russell. I think I've told this story once before. Before Bruce Gradkowski was our quarterback, I knew him from Tampa. Okay? I knew Bruce Gradkowski from Tampa. I was bouncing in one of the clubs in Tampa. In fact, that was the club that I had to throw out Donald Penn. Yes, I threw out Donald Penn. I had 2 bookends behind me that were there because I wasn't throwing out Donald Penn. I was a little taller then. I've shrunk. I used to be 5'11". I'm not 5'11" anymore. I'm 5'9". Seriously, I'm 5'9". Simply Alejandra, thank you for being here in Raider Nation 901. If I didn't recognize you, thank you. If you're on Instagram, come over to YouTube. But anyway, when I was talking with Bruce, who was still with the Bucks at the time, I don't know. I don't need to wear less. I am what I am. I'm Popeye. I am what I am. I'm 5'9" now. I don't care. But I'm talking with Bruce, and Bruce asked me over here. Again, this is before Bruce played for us. He was still with the Bucks. And Bruce knew I was a Raiders fan. He said, "Hey, Cap," actually called me Chief because that was my bar name. Said, "Hey, Chief, come here. I want to introduce you to somebody." And I said, "Who's this?" He goes, "Lavender, I got you. Thank you for being there on Instagram. Thank you. Come on over to YouTube, please. It's great." He goes, "This is my friend," and I don't remember his name. "This is my friend, call him Joe Schlabotnik, the offensive line coach or the offensive assistant to the offensive coordinator at LSU." It was a job title with the LSU coaching staff for offense. And I asked him, I said, "Hey, we just picked up Jamarcus Russell." I'll call him that. "What's the scoop?" This gentleman, I remember it like it was yesterday, didn't say a word. This was his reaction. Didn't say anything. Exhaled loudly. I don't know if you heard the exhale. I don't know if the mic picked it up. Shakes his head. And that's all I needed to hear. This was a coach from LSU that knew what the Raiders were getting. And again, I will say him by name. No, actually, I won't. I won't dog him out. But there is somebody on here who is a regular to this show that gives me good scoop. That reminds me, and he does. He reminds me that Jamarcus had family issues. You know, he lost. I don't know if it was his father and his uncle, but he lost all of the male. Maybe it was even his mom. He lost a bunch of family people that were his life. Boom, 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 like 3 in a row. And it affected him, obviously. Jamar had issues with the purple drank. Thank you, Savage. He lost his uncle, who's like his father. That was his last meal. Thank you. See, this is why I have the show, because I remember things, but I forget things too. Lost his uncle, who was like his father, his last male role model. And he lost somebody else too. There was another person. He lost like a couple people in a row. Does it rhyme with flu? The person I was talking about, no. But Jamarcus had issues, and this guy knew he had issues, and it was sad. It was sad, and it's a sad tale. For those that have been keeping track, Jamarcus was involved in stealing money from the high school, allegedly, because I don't think it's gone to trial yet. I don't want anybody to say that I said that. Allegedly, there is charges against Jamarcus Russell for embezzling money from the high school that he was with. Basically, he was involved with the athletic program. He had somebody to give money to the school, and instead of putting the school on the check, this is allegedly, or this is what I'm hearing, not that I'm saying it. Big difference. I don't want people on my ass legally. But per what I've been hearing and what I've read, it was embezzlement. And so that's the way it is. Sad case. Rolando McClain, another sad case. All of these people that the Raiders have drafted, high picks. Alex Leatherwood, the kid from Ohio State, that with the guns, whatever his name. I got a fucking jersey. That was my first F-bomb. I got a jersey that's signed. Guess what? It's a prize. It is. It was a prize on the prize wheel. When I start doing the prize wheels again, it's a prize on the prize wheel. Guess what? If you win it, it's yours. Arnett, thank you. That's why I got Savage here. Even though your beard's not fleek. I just learned a new word today. If my beard is sleek, it's because my really hot Latina stylist takes care of me. She does too. She does. This looks good. She does. It's been a week. But anyway, but Damon Arnett, even Conley was a bust. I think didn't somebody sign? I think, well, he was in the American Football League or the USFL or the AFL, not the ASFL. That's another story. I got to update all the crap on my desk. But we keep losing out. But I tell you what, folks, and it was somebody who was in here who was talking about Telesco, okay? There was no quarterbacks out there at the time, I believe, because Kirk Cousins was signed Mayfield maybe would have been available, but at what cost? So if you take them off the table, Gardner Minshew is it. Hindsight being whatever. Fizzle might not like him, and I go Costco, Telesco, but he's doing well. Speaking of bus, how are the wings in Tampa Bay? Real titties or wings? Greater way. There's always available. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have I'm gonna shut up real quick because I want to have Mode on before we turn off the show. So I got you on, Mode. I got you here.
How you doing, Captain?
I'm good. We got about 7 minutes, and I got to cut the show. So how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just getting back from watching the game.
Okay, your thoughts?
It looked promising at first, and then it just went to poop.
Yeah. I missed the promising. I saw Carlson's field goal, and then I saw the poop.
Yeah, first half looked a little promising, and then second half it just went straight to the crapper.
Yeah. And thank God for Jones's pick six.
Yeah,
I saw it coming too. I was not that I would have ran as fast as Jones, but I saw him telegraph it. I said, "There it is," and he grabbed it and he was gone.
No, yeah, and that's what kept us in the game. The bad part is that the coaching. What killed us today was the coaching. The going on fourth downs. Like, I understand it. We're down. They're trying to get the first down, but if it's not realistic enough to get it, don't even attempt.
See, no, I disagree. I disagreed. I'll disagree with that. I agree with it last week when they went for it at Vegas. I agree with going for it. I agree with going for it today. It's the play calling on fourth down that I disagree with. Okay? I disagreed with the first, last week with the first four, run up the middle. And, okay, we're going to run to the side this time. Well, they knew that. And then you have nobody block them for the sack last week. This week, or today, boy, it's going by. I agree with going for it on fourth down because you needed to get it into the game, okay?
Yeah.
But it's the play calling. The play calling sucks.
And much like everyone else, it's not. And this is where a lot of people get divided. I'm not blaming Antonio for the way the offense is being ran. I'm blaming Lou.
Yes.
Luke Getsy is what's killing us.
And you know who else? And there's my second F-bombs. That took me like almost 2 hours to do too. It's the effing offensive line coach, Clegg, who runs a zone scheme when this is a power scheme, guys. It's bullshit.
If the lineman coaches and the coordinators are not on the same mindset or boat, it's going to go to the crapper.
I agree. By the way, folks, if you're on Instagram, it's late, but come on over. Come next time when you see it on Instagram, come over to YouTube. Because your comments I can put up on YouTube, okay? Even if you're on Facebook, I can put your comments up. But you got to go over and watch the stream on YouTube. And thank you for being there on Instagram, okay? I really do. I appreciate everybody being here. Like, share, please, like, share. Let folks know I'm doing this, man. I don't get paid for this. I do it because I love doing this, okay?
And I think Desmond did a when they brought Desmond in for, what was it, like couple, like 1 or 2 possessions?
Ritter, yeah. Ritter, but he did well considering he was under attack, like a friggin' he was under attack.
Yeah, but he did pretty decently.
And he will be our quarterback in 2 weeks.
I would say most likely within a week, maybe.
Well, yeah, but we got 2 weeks. We got next week off, so he will be the quarterback in 2 weeks. So yeah, we got a week off for him to get more into the system. Desmond Ritter is going to be our quarterback, and then it's going to be between him and AOC 12. And who's going to be holding the clipboard is going to be Gardner Minshew. I didn't realize that Gardner Minshew was injured. That was news to me. I didn't have any volume watching the game. They said he got injured, but he was horrible. So whatever.
Yeah.
No, I don't get paid to do podcasts. I know Asylum. I know it's amazing, but no, I don't get paid to do podcasts. And the Raiders don't pay me. Nobody pays me. But I do this because I like to hear from people like Mode and you, Asylum, and then my boy, Jeff LaFontaine. We had Captain Swagger on. We had China on. She kept her shirt on, but I did see cleavage. It was awesome. I don't know if you get to see that or not, but it was cool. And then we got you on, Mode. So I do this because I get to talk to people. Mode. I was going to say this. What are your thoughts? Do we get rid of Getsy now? I think so.
I 100% agree with you. I think we need to get Getsy out of our offices, and hopefully find an offensive coordinator that could mesh with the lineman coach.
Well, yeah, that would be a great. And then, like I said, next year, get rid of that guy too, because again, these kids are, and I say kids, these kids in their 20s, they're kids, are not zone blocking guys. They're power guys. And
a lot of colleges are going to the power blocking scheme.
Yeah. Screw zone. Bode, I got about 2 minutes, brother. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody.
No problem.
Take care of yourself. Drive safe.
I'm already home.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Say hi to everybody then.
I will.
All right.
Later, Captain.
Well, brother. Take care. Good
you
to
too.
see you.
Arg,
you bastard. Arg. That's Raider Mode, and that's our show. I appreciate everybody being here. I tell you what. I agree with this. The O-line coach goes with Getsy. Whoever Clegg needs to go. Joseph Sombra and King Stevens, Matt Santini over there. I am the great Santini. I'm not, but Matt Santini's over there. If you're over there on Instagram, thank you for being there. Come on over to YouTube next time. Ben Johnson, I'd love to see Ben Johnson here, but would he take the job? I'd love Richie Incognito for O-line coach. You know why? Because he recognized me. When they asked him about superfans, he named me first. That was cool. I will admit that. That made my head friggin' blow up it made my head blow up. Richie Incognito remembered me first. That was cool. So Richie Incognito, that would be great. John Coleman, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. John Coleman is a brand new member to the show. Actually, is he a member? John, if you're a member to the club, thank you for being here. Take care, everybody. I got to get T-shirts made one of these days. I got to get patches made for sure. Oh, you're swag. Okay, there you go. I was wondering, swags. I didn't. Stupid me. Stupid me. I didn't put them together. I'm stupid. Stupid. Take care, everybody. We'll see you for the next show. Be here.